Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're not going to alert you all or jump you all too much because this is so beautiful and serene and absolutely stunning this morning. So we just want to say our Serenity Prayer and then we leave you for a little longer as the sun is rising. This is way too beautiful not to be capturing and keeping on this position. So we will have an extended start this morning, meditation start. And just like to say our Serenity Prayer now. Those who'd like to join us, please do. Prayer for peace, guidance and calmness. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. Well, good morning to each and every one of you. What a spectacular scenery this morning. When I got up, I was telling our co-star that we were going to come out this morning and see one of the most beautiful sunrises possible or imaginable, with some of the most amazing scenery you can find anywhere in this world, and that is exactly what we have done this morning. Stunning location. Good morning, brother Malcolm. I know you know where we are, my brother. I know for sure, especially these hills, you would know, but you know everywhere else in Barbados too. And good morning to everyone else. The person that did not like to see the 𝗲𝗷𝗶𝗲 man, you got to see me if you want to view the scenery. So I made sure and do that this morning. But of course, I put the most beautiful co-star in front of me in the beginning, so you all had a chance to see her. And then you had a chance to see the most handsome person in the world. Good morning to each and everyone from Cambridge and St. Joseph. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning. As you can see, we also have remnants of the full moon that was here a couple of nights ago. Just stunning. I don't have to tell you what it was like here in darkness when we first arrived. The serenity here as thick as almost cuttable. It was just unimaginable. We came over through the valleys this morning. When we got just before the Andrews factory, we saw some fog through the valley up into St. John. Stunning conditions, and as you can see now, as the sun is beginning to come up, you're getting the mist and sea spray as well. What you will see looks a lot like currents and stuff here. Yes, there are currents, of course, but there's also lots of sargassum in it. That's why it's enhanced. As you can see it here, you would have seen it earlier on before the lighting actually started to come up. You would have seen the golden patches. What a stunning day. As you can see also, the east coast is full of sargassum on the beach. Can't really see any sand, And this goes for pretty much the entire island, as they had a big float that came in on the west yesterday due to north swell, and the south also has it on the southeast. But look at this stunning, stunning beauty. I know we were here just now viewing it for the whole morning, but I'm going to give you just a little bit more as the sun starts to come up. But I'll give it a couple more seconds. Just want to show you the beautiful, beautiful Barbados, which I hope will always remain this way. It does not get commercialized or its land sold. This is one section of Barbados that is pretty much as it was originally, and we're trying to maintain that, hopefully. I know that everyone on here would agree with me when we say we want to save and keep this part of Barbados as it is. Just stunning, beautiful Barbados. I don't know if you get the opportunity to watch the goats come out of there this morning, but there's a farmer of goat and sheep there. When he releases them, they play all over these hills doing some daredevil stunts like myself. They actually are almost reflections of the way I behave out here, flipping across the crevices and creases and doing all the kind of back strokes and back flips along the hill. And I say back strokes, understand that I also skate down my back. I have a talented move that I pull all the time, but I won't show you all that right now. Here we go. This is what I will show you. 20 seconds to enjoy this beautiful sunrise. Just check this line and ray that's coming across the water, reflection coming directly to us. Just beautiful. This is what you gotta call extremely moving this morning. I know I'm talking over it and you all are probably saying, why you don't keep his mouth shut? Well, I am sorry. You're on this vlog with me. You're not on this vlog by yourself. I am here with you, so I'm gonna let you know I'm here. But just look at how this is beginning to develop. Again, enjoy this view. I know we're extending our views this morning, but I'm going to keep quiet, let you hear all these rainbirds and all the canaries and everything as they wake up, and enjoy this stunning sunrise. Whoa, talk about breathtaking. I was just telling Jeanette that I've been up here literally hundreds of times over the years, but I will tell you, this is probably the most beautiful morning I have ever seen from up here. I have to think a part of that is contributed to the company that I am in, because you all would know my heart right now is warm and fuzzy, and right now this view is just breathtaking. I honestly do not ever remember seeing this better than this. Right now, I've been looking at this here now for the last 10 days with the wind conditions, and this is a day that is absolutely perfect for this location. Before, we've struggled up here with winds, as you would know. We've been here before when the sea was choppy. However, today is glassed off. The winds are almost not even existing right now. No external microphone this morning. We are getting all the sounds that are surrounding us because it is so calm and so still. It is just perfect with the north swell. It's also coming in, enhancing the view. We can look right at the coastline. I don't know how many of you have seen it that clear or clear as that at this time of morning. Remember, at the moment there's a lot of haze and a lot of sea spray as well up there, but you can clearly see all the coves, all defined for you there. The first rocks you're seeing that are near us are the mouth of Joe's River. Then we go into the 𝗲𝗶𝗀 area. You can barely make out the big rock in 𝗲𝗶𝗀, just the top of it. And then we work our way into 𝗃𝗵𝗿, which is the next set of rocks, which is up by the 𝗃𝗵𝗃. And then we get up into Lake 𝗃𝗏𝗃, and we work our way back into Glenburnie and stuff. It disappears in that cove. Furthest cove we see from here is Concept. The last piece of land that we're going to see is called the Savannah area, that is just above or to the east of Concept Bay as you go around. It is beautiful this morning. Look at these reflections and glows though. Seriously, talk about heaven on earth. This is what you got to call heaven on earth. Again, I can give you a couple more seconds to absorb this, because I see some people on here that really just want to view this for a few seconds. So this morning we can extend this viewing time for you again. Here we go. This morning is very cool coming over the road as we were driving. We were moving very slowly. We were moving within the speed limit, but let me tell you, it felt as though icicles were dropping off of my nose. Though my name 𝗃𝗍𝗶𝗲, as you all can see. It was a cool morning, and that is why we're seeing these whips and these bands of clouds, because of how cool it is compared to this area. It is beautiful this morning. I think we'll probably be able to view the sun most of the time, because it will be, it looks so to have a higher cloud that might actually give us some kind of filtration. But stunning, absolutely stunning conditions. You could not want better than this, visibility wise, and also the glass and reflections that we're seeing. We're just above Barclays Park. Barclays Park was a gift from Barclays Bank International. It was opened by Queen Elizabeth II in 1966 to commemorate our independence. You would know down there fairly well if you've been driving on the East Coast. We're in Cambridge. I would definitely recommend coming and taking it up here. We will be going up in a few minutes time up to the Bay Lounge, which is just in the hill. Brother Malcolm, the BL. I knew exactly what you were talking about, my brother. We'll be going there in a couple of seconds. That is one of our future mobile offices. We have not gone in discussion with them yet, but we've definitely been talking about that for a little while now. So we will be visiting this place. As we told you before, our mobile office will be visiting all around the island. You may have seen the ad. We're going to be going to 𝗃𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗲 Beach Bar this Sunday. Hopefully you will come and join us. If not this Sunday, on future Sundays, just look out for where we'll be going. Tomorrow we're going to be having an amazing docile Saturday walk, and that will be with Nicole. I like to call her our main liar. Good morning, Miss Care. I know you'll have the microphone tomorrow, but I didn't tell you that, hey, I'm going to mute the phone, that you can't tell anybody anything. But anyhow, Miss Care will be conducting our docile Saturday. We will also have our sulking cheerleader on board. Hopefully she will not be crying tomorrow, because she almost cried last Saturday because I teased her too much. And then hopefully this week we'll have Switch Mary with us. Of course, the co-star and myself will be there, God's Spare Life. And if any others of y'all want to join us, please. We'll be meeting by Roundhouse Inn at the bottom of the hill, just as we're going on the Soup Bowl. We will be gathering there, I would say, around 5:45, 5:45, for those that don't know what 5:45 means. Or if you are a little bit late, 5:45 will do, but 5:45 preferably. We will be gathering there. We will not be starting from there, but that will be our gathering point. So if you'd like to meet us, please do. We will put up an ad later, but we are a little late this week, so I want to let you know verbally where we will be. Look at this heavenly glow coming across the water tiles. Is that not just breathtaking? I'm sorry, but I gotta be focusing on this a little bit this morning, because out here you gotta be looking around when you're walking. As you can appreciate, the terrain out here is a little bit sketchy, a little bit slippery and stuff, with the sand and clay and stuff mixed up. So we got to be careful out here. But I don't want to move from this, because I actually want to view it. So we can have a look at this for a few more seconds. Today will be a little bit kick back, not as much talking. I won't be talking, like I usually only talk like 50% of the time, but today we'll probably be doing like maybe 40%, because I sort of like taught myself out yesterday. We are having some issues with our YouTube uploads and stuff, because we are missing the sync. Voice sync has been a problem. We were in an area that had a very low signal. We lost signal a few times. We have 5 sections. If you did miss Q in the community last night, we are making some more attempts during this morning to try and get it all joined and stuff to put up. It'll be a rough join, because the software, as we start to enhance it in ways, it starts to lose its sync. But we'll see what we can do, because we want to bring the very best to you. But we surely want to show our YouTube family what they missed last night. If you did miss it last night on Facebook, have a look at that. If not, come and have a look at YouTube later on. So I am going to be focusing on the other beautiful scenery here, and we're not talking about the Bay Lounge. she does not know that we're focusing on her, because she is doing her photography this morning, and her eyes are on her screen, but she can hear me from here, I am sure. Beautiful. I don't know who said I taught 99.9% of the time. You're actually discrediting me. I thought I did it 100%. I don't even stop for breath. I actually don't even stop to swallow saliva. I usually do it in mid-word. That's when you're trained, certified, and glorified commentator. That's who I am. Look at this scenery though, people. You all really got it. If you all come to Barbados and you all are interested in doing something like this, I definitely recommend a day that is light winds. You can take this kind of glass in. If you are here and there are light winds and stuff, you're not sure the wind charts to check, please send me an IM when you're on the island. Or even if you're not on the island, you're interested in getting wind charts that I use, and the wave charts, and also the other charts that I use, please just send a request to me on IM. I will forward the links back to you. I actually will probably put them up at some stage again on Facebook. Again, we've done so in the past and also on YouTube, but just in case. Now this is the terrain that those goat and sheep, well there's sheep coming out right now, but the goat are just behind. Please do not call those goat. They are sheep. They're black belly sheep. They're going out first, and then he's probably going to release the goat, and then you will get some fun. Hopefully you'll be here for that. If you're not here for that, at least you're here for this. So check this out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can't help it, people. This is probably the best I have ever seen here. Best conditions that I have ever seen here, and that is the honest truth. I told you all before, it's probably enhanced with the company that I'm with. This is something to behold, to stand up here with your loved one and embrace them as the sun starts to rise, and even in the twilight when we were here before we started running the vlog. Just absolutely breathtaking. If you get the opportunity to come here with your loved one, come and do so for sure. Years ago, these hills here were traveled a lot. I used to do it myself, and also had at that time 2 different 4x4 companies. They used to come from here. There was one called 𝗲𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗘 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲. That's years ago. They actually used to start up here on the hill itself by Cambridge and drive down that ridge that you're seeing there now. In the distance there, directly in the center of the camera, is a place that we call 𝗲𝗍𝗄𝗏𝗏 Lookout. That's what we call it, and it's because I was coming in these hills one day, and a lady that was in her late 80s or early 90s was ascending this hill, believe it or not. And I decided what I'll do is take a little time and talk to her. She told me where I'm standing right now. Sonny, this is not the best view. The best view is over there, and she showed me where it was. And oh, the goats are coming out. Oh yeah, they're coming out now, hopefully. But she told me, Sonny, this is not the best view. The best view is above. And so from that day, of course, because I'm a very young fella, and she was in her late 80s and 90s, I call her Gran. So we nicknamed that Gran's Lookout, and we have actually got that on the Google map, I think. But we certainly put up enough vlogs that are called Gran's Lookout. That's just on the top there. They used to have a little lean-to that was created by the guys that are up there, but the hurricane that passed there a couple of years ago took that down, so it hasn't been put back up. But I used to sit under that lean-to. Many times I used to come across the ridge, just sit under there and relax. But that is the route that 𝗲𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗘 tours used to use and go down into 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏 itself. The other tour operation, which is still in existence, Island Tours, they used to actually drive up to the section in the center of the camera here now, just in that bush area, and park for you to have a look out of this area. They used to come from down in the Barclays Park area and come up through the roads. Now this is also the venue where we had several of our Party Monarch and Crop Over semi-final events were held right here, directly there by the cell tower, just to the right of it on our screen. In the center of the screen is where the stage is set up, and all of these hills here were filled with tents, people with coolers, people just having a good time. The acoustics down here was brilliant. The only problem down here was getting transportation. It's coming a lot of very steep hills and stuff, and therefore it was hard to get here. And also the entire East Coast was closed off at crop over time. Only people that get down here are people who are actually with the organization or had homes down here. You had to get special passes to come down here. Otherwise that, you had to park up at the Grantley Adams Memorial School and a couple of other schools in general area or Belle Plaine and get shuttles here on the transport board or smaller vehicles that they had. So this was an amazing, this was almost like a theater, this entire area here, all these hills, just stunning. People used to camp out on the beach waiting for it. You know, stunning events. A lot of Boxing Day parties were held down here as well. The last thing I came down here, I woke up next morning without one arm on my glasses, without one of my lenses. Don't remember too much about it, but that was those days then. So you understand the kind of party those parties in Boxing Day were. It started originally in Concept Bay, and then they worked their way all around the island down to by Animal Flower Cave here and other places as well. Boxing Day still goes on, different organizers, but still have that kind of events. If you're here for Boxing Day, get ready for something extremely wild, and you can come and enjoy that as well. This is breathtaking. We haven't even moved yet this morning. All I'm doing is spinning around and showing you all the scenery, doing a little bit of talking. As you can see, he's still staking out his black belly sheep. I was really hoping he would let go of the goats. We let go of them. They are crazy to come through the hills there. The sheep come through as well too. See some over there beginning to start to play around as well, but nothing like the goat who frisk and play all around here and buck all everywhere. Stunning hills. We're going to make our way up to Bay Lounge now, and then we're taking a view from up there as well. It is a beautiful morning. Everything is now gone up. TikTok has gone up from here. Instagram is going up from here. Everything is going up from here. She's TikToking everything and send it to all of her family and friends. So if you're on TikTok, you'll probably see something like that kind of short. You don't have on TikTok? No. You, not us, but you have it up, right? You're putting it up.
It's
so
Snapchat.
Oh, Snapchat you're using. Sorry. Excuse me, it's Snapchat. I'm sorry.
Get
Okay.
with the program.
Hold on a minute. Tell me that to my face again.
Get
I'm
with
looking the other way though,
program.
just saying. I'm looking the other way. Okay, ignore her please. It's Snapchat. I'm so sorry it's not TikTok. Anyhow. She's streaming it and she's showing people all over the world this beautiful, beautiful scenery. As you can see, we also have one of those oh boy, bush in front of us. This one doesn't look too healthy, so I guess we won't have this too much longer, I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. But the rest of this landscaping, beautiful. Mr. Surfologist, hicologist, sir, I know for sure you remember going through these hills with me. We've had a lot of hikes in this area. This is a very, very popular hiking spot. Usually people park down by Barclays Park and then do their hiking from the bottom and come up and then take the easier way back down. There's really no easy way because it's a lot of climbing and holding and stuff, especially if you're going down the goat tracks on the other side of 𝘃𝗵𝗶𝗀. But just worthwhile for sure. So bring your hiking boots again. You don't want to be walking around out here with sneakers on or joggers or track shoes or anything like that, because this terrain definitely requires something with a lot more grip. It is beautiful to walk from here going down. We've actually done a vlog where we started here and we descended into Barclays Park. We won't do that today because of all the sargassum. We're actually going to go in the other direction. We've all started at 𝗲𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗃 in the past as well, but today we thought we would start right in this beautiful, beautiful natural area, bring you the best of Barbados. It is Friday morning. Welcome to the weekend, everyone. You've made it. I know at the beginning on Monday you thought that would be impossible. However, you have done the impossible. Remember, when Monday comes, it just means you're counting down to the weekend. It doesn't mean that the weekend is gone. It means we're going towards the weekend. Just like when you leave Barbados, you start your countdown to come back to Barbados. That countdown does not start until you leave. So if you're leaving today, don't worry about it. Remember, from tomorrow, it's one less day to get back to this beautiful, beautiful place called Barbados. Just stunning. Alright, so the sheep are running about a little bit. We're going to go up in the hills now. So, are you ready, my dear? We're going to go in this direction. Alright, so we're going to walk in a little bit of the community up here. Show you what it's like on top of the Cambridge Ridge itself. And then we show you a little view from over there. We're going to go over by the Bay Lounge. I don't know if they have security on now. So if the billionaire is on board, please call Bay Lounge and let them know we're on our way. I know that they will listen to you. They will probably not listen to me because you're the man of money. So just give them a call and let them know we're coming in their general direction. Again, it's the type of terrain that you're going to be on. So if you're coming out here, do not come out here with silly shoes on, like slippers and stuff. Make sure you're wearing the right attire, because out here is extremely, extremely treacherous because of the sand base mainly, and also the clay and little bits of mud and stuff. I would recommend not coming out here when it's wet, or if you want to come out here when it's wet, be prepared to do some sliding and some falling possibly, and some introducing 𝗃𝗟𝗃𝗃 𝗃𝗃. If you're not sure what that means, study it for a little while. 𝗃𝗟𝗃𝗃 𝗃𝗃. And we're going to be making our way up here where we're parked on the top. Now there is a bus that comes here, so if you do not have a war wagon or any type of transportation, doesn't have to be a war wagon to get here, you can get public transport up here and get to Cambridge itself. You turn around, point just to the top of this hill, show you a little bit more of that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around behind us. Now, the sun's coming up fairly strong, so I'm going to try not to put you on the sun, but I would like to let you see some scenery as we are ascending this hill. Notice I'm going to continue talking without stopping or without panting, and that's because everyone knows I am an extremely fit, super fit, certified and qualified hiker, sprinter, runner, acrobatic star, everything that is called, anything called energetic, or anything that's called magnificent, I am. Everybody knows already. I'm the Bajan warrior. That just stands for the most amazing person in this world. I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but that is only because they don't know me. That is why. So anyone that comes on here and says, that boy is talking so much to me, you just don't know me, because then you would say, boy, he's right, you know, he is the most amazing person out. Not only amazing, I am the most handsome person as well. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm not going to stop talking because you always say, man, he stopped talking to take a breath. I'm going to show you I can come up this hill here. I would actually run it, but if I run it, I'm going to leave a co-star behind. She said, Nick, please don't leave me out here alone. You know, so I'm going to listen to her and take it easy going up here. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful Barbados. This is your real Barbados you're seeing. This is what we call the traditional country Barbados. Beautiful homes. New foundations all over the place. You could see going in. Can you imagine waking up in the morning to this view? What I will say though is, this is the place that will suffer the most when we have incoming weather systems. Even when the south coast or the west coast say, well, we had strong winds last night, you can come up here and find some house roofs missing quite easily because all the wind comes up off of these hills and hits these on the ridge. So a lot of these homes up here suffer. When we had the hurricane a couple of years ago, well, they say it was a hurricane, I think because we had a gust of 75 miles an hour. But I really can't say that it would what I would have called a hurricane, but it certainly did a lot of damage on this side of the island, especially in 𝘃𝗵𝗃 area. A lot of the homes that produce pottery and stuff actually lost their house roofs. You could have come down here and find them in the trees on the lower side, all the galvanized twisted around trees. But this is Cambridge. Beautiful. Now the bus turns around right by where the 𝗲𝗷𝗲 was parked. So you would know that is how far you get here. And then you can walk down to Bay Lounge if you would like. We're going to go in that general direction. As I said, I don't know if security is on now, so we may have to run out if you see any webcams. You know, the other day we went up Surfers Bay, walked all through up there, saying, man, they ain't got no security. Went back the next day on the Sunday, I found out that we were on webcam. So when the owner called me and said, thanks so much for covering us today, I was saying, well, he must have watched your vlog. I didn't know he was probably watching his security cameras. Morning, brother. You want to say hey to the world fast? You want to say good morning to everyone and spread some Bajan joy and cheer? Alright, man. A big wave up, no? Or just a big wave up, man? Thanks, man. You got a beautiful spot up here, huh?
Yeah, buddy.
Alright, my brother. Cool, man. Alright, so this place here, we saw people up here this morning stand up in the pitch black. Sorry? Yeah, I can give us some information when I come back up, right? Nice, man. Cool. So we actually came up here this morning, saw some people stand up waiting on the bus, and in a couple of seconds it came, so I guess a very reliable service. This is the Bay Lounge. Beautiful facility. I actually haven't eaten here, so I can't tell you what the food's like. I have been up here and had a soft drink, of course. Well, it was a soft drink. In the days when I used to drink, no, that's not really true. It was only recently, so it had to be a hardcore drink like tonic or something. But we're going to take you out here and let you have a look at it. All this gabling at the bottom here, you're seeing, had to be laid to protect the property here because this entire area is subject to slippage. So this gabling is to try and hold the land in place. So far it's been successful, and let's hope it maintains that way because this is a beautiful facility. Some of you I know on here have been here. I'm sure Miss 𝗏𝗏𝗏 has been here. Good morning to you, Elizabeth. I won't call your last name because I don't want anybody to know who I call 𝗏𝗏𝗏, Bellamy. Just saying that. And good morning to Mr. Know Everything. Kerry, I think you're overseas in America. It doesn't mean you're protected from me. So good morning to you, my brother. Hopefully you'll be back on the rock soon because we are missing you here for sure. But beautiful. I hear some movement on the inside, so I hope that we don't get run out of here. But if we get run out of here, y'all would know we have tried our best. That's what we do. We come into the locations and we try to bring you what others don't get to see. I don't know how many of you have been here at this time of the morning, but look at beautiful Barbados. I'm going to get up here in a section, a little elevated section here for you, and I'm going to do a little spin and see if we can get something going here. We're going to go up the section here. And we can do a little 360 from this zone here for, well, I'll do 180, but just let you see how beautiful up here is and how peaceful it is. This is the neighborhood of Cambridge in Barbados. Morning, brother. And that is 𝘃𝗵𝗃 Range up there in the top. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Barbados. Alright, we're going to work our way around here. We're going around a backtrack. I only gave you 180 because a lot of bear cases and stuff here. Obviously, the local bear of Barbados, banks, tons and tons of cases. So you can see which the most preferred drink to have here in Barbados if you want something called a lovely chilling beer. And we're going right around the back here. We cannot even get access. At one time you used to walk through here. Actually, hold on a minute though. No gate is locked, so I'm sure we can go in. Let's see what happens here. Let me see if there are any big dogs. Hello, doggy dogs. Anybody here? No, no dogs at the moment. So here we go. I know. What's up, my brother? All's well, man. Peace and love, man. You see our co-star stepping back. Although she knows I'm a dog charmer, she is still fearful that if we go into this person's property that they may run out here and quarrel with us. But we are risking it. I see they got some, yeah, I see some security cameras. So we are on camera now. So if any of you all want to wave and say hello to the owners of Bay Lounge, you can do so in a minute when I spin around. We can all wave together. but we're going to go up in a higher elevation, you know why? Because we can do so, and we have not been stopped in lower elevation. So what do? We go one step up. So here we go. Let's take our steps up on the top deck now. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Everything is great. My co-star is a little bit timid though, but I'm teaching her how to get brave. You know, everyone can't be the Bajan warrior like me that's brave from the inception. But look at this lounge, as you can see, the inside. Morning. The inside have all the chairs, everything being set up right now. But you can come up here and sit down on this deck and have some drinks and have some food. From all reports that I've had about up here, the food is excellent. Anyone that's on here that have eaten here, please just give your own little notations on what you experience. As I said, I have not eaten here myself, so I can only tell you what I've heard. Beautiful, beautiful Barbados. Is this not just breathtaking? I see someone on here saying, "Good morning, sweetheart. I can't respond to you right now, so I'm not ignoring you, but I know the good morning, sweethearts, and good morning, beautiful, and hello, my lovely person, and the nicest person in the world are all applying to me, and certainly not my co-star, anyone else on here." And here we go. As you can see, that is their security camera. Let us all wave now to Bay Lounge. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and thank you so much for allowing us to be here this morning. As you can see, we are waving. Every one of us, me, myself, and I, and also the co-star are waving as well. Hopefully you're doing the same thing. Show your politeness and your friendliness and let them know you are here, please. Just beautiful, though. Stunning. So as I said before, we're not ready to do a long vlog this morning. We have been on for about 45 minutes or so because we wanted you to see the pre-dawn down here and how amazing it was. Just a beautiful view. Remember, we are at Bay Lounge right now, so please check their website, give them a call and check out when they're open. Last thing I saw was they're open 6 days a week, but I don't know which day they're not open, so that's hard to tell you. I just saw open 6 days a week, so give them a buzz if you're interested in coming up here and enjoying the scenery. If you're on an island tour, I would definitely recommend, if you are doing like the 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗀 area, I would not say leave the coastline to come up here, but I would certainly try and include this if you possibly can in that tour or in another tour, and enjoy some of the drinks and some of the food in this beautiful, beautiful location. Remember, it is a warm place, so bring your hat. If you're subject to severe sunburn or quick sunburn, definitely wear something like a rash guard maybe, or some block, and make sure and prepare yourself, because up here don't ease you. This ain't an easy spot, yeah. Alright, so we're going to descend a little bit down below. Before we go down there though, I know you all want to see us in every version. There we go. That's us there in a mirror form. That's us there in our shadow form. And of course, this is us here in our real form. This is real beauty, the high definition. Actually, high definition is the other side of the camera, but let me get a little bit of that sun in my face. And then you can see my beautiful, beautiful smile. You see, I am only 51. Of course, I look younger, but I am 51. I like to admit my age. Remember, it makes no sense in lying about your age. It doesn't do any good. You're only fooling yourself. Do like me and tell the truth. 51, born on the 5th of April 1971. I will be celebrating my 52nd year in about a month's time. That is a little bit painful to think that I'm actually going to be 52. I never even thought I would see 52, so hopefully we'll get to see that and don't stop short. But anyway, I am 51, and of course, this is my young yam. She's about 40, I think, if I remember correctly, 40 or so. You know, everyone that gets the older age, I actually shouldn't say this here because a lot of people here might quarrel with me, but you know me already, my skin real thick. But everyone deserves a young girl, so I got my young girl with me, as you can see. So anyone that wants to quarrel with me, remember, I do not care really what you all say, as long as you all are not here. If you come in front of me and want to pick your teeth, that's the only way that I'm going to hear you. So I will ignore you if you quarrel about anything on this vlog here, because I have that power and that ability to completely shut you out. So if you want to quarrel with me, you have to come to Barbados and tell me face to face. If you had no intentions of coming to Barbados, please get in contact your travel agent or call your airline directly and book a flight to Barbados so you can come and enjoy some of this beauty and peace with us. And then you can enhance that trip with a little unpicking of your teeth on neck because I am not going to bury you on anything. If you all say anything bad on here on Facebook or on YouTube in the comments, I do not look at it and I pass by it. I actually make our co-star now read, and she says, all right, this one is a good one, this one is a bad one, and it all depends on if it's good or bad in her eyes as to whether I respond to you all. I do have some annoying people on here that I respond to because they aggravate me. They test my my control and my calmness every day. I don't want to call anybody's names because there are too many of them. But I think you all have heard their names over and over and over. We've even found people with the same names to go and annoy every time we visit anywhere. Remember, people, tomorrow, Docile Saturday, it's going to be conducted by our #1 liar. Her name is Miss Care, 6 days a week. But on the 7th day of the week, which is a Saturday, she turns into a compulsive liar that will simply annoy you and also probably put you down, make you feel shame, and then you all will turn around and say, oh, she's so sweet and so kind and so loving. She's such a lovely girl. I barely say anything about, I'm sure, my comment just now, but everyone deserves a young girl in their life, like I have one, of course. Will come up with some kind of negative comments. If she said that, everybody would probably say, oh, she's so right. She's always right. She's never wrong. You know it is. Terrain up here, rough. But we take you to where we want to take you, to the best spot that we can, so we can do our farewells from this location. I know the sun is blinding. You were told this morning to bring your darker makers. If you did not bring your darker makers on tour, please quarrel with yourself. Remember, we have a disclaimer in place. If you come with us on our vlogs and you damage your eyesight, that is entirely up to you. We warn you up front when you need darker makers or when you don't need them. Remember, do like a Bajan. Even if it's an overcast and rainy day, bring your darker makers with you. Put them on your head as a bando, or you can put them around your neck as a cravat if you want, and be stylish like how we Bajans are. That way then you will always have your darker makers with you. Alright, just to show you where we are, where we have come from, so that we can bring you this beauty. And as you can see, this terrain is certainly not software or track shoes terrain. You want something a little more tready and a little more safe than that, a little more secure around the ankles and things. As you will see, this is how you're supposed to dress out here when you're coming out. Now, if you do not look as good as her, this is not a problem. The clothes are what I'm talking about. You know, this is how it is. All you don't stand around me to end up looking this lovely. Of course, she never looked this lovely before she came to spend time with me, and unless she's standing around me, I sort of like re-energize the beauty. That's because I have so much handsomeness to share with everyone, just so you can see the higher resolution. I honestly do. And if you doubt it, hold on a minute. Profile, man. That's how we do it. Yes, anyhow, from our co-star and from me, we wish you a pleasant day. We hope that you have all the peace and the serenity that you started with this morning continues with you through the entire day. If you want to laugh at someone today after this serious commentary, please find a comedian online, because we don't offer that here. We are very serious people. We only believe in providing historical and factual information on this vlog. So if you're coming on here and you don't hear something, or you hear something that is contradicted on the internet, please send a complaint to those companies, because they're obviously wrong, because I am never wrong. I don't strive for perfection because I am perfect. When you're already perfect, you don't have to strive for it. So you're not lucky like me. There's no one that's lucky like me, because I am white. I'm the Bajan warrior, the best and the greatest that there is. And anyone that disagrees with that, as I said before, you don't know me. Spend a little more time with me and you will soon understand what I'm talking about. So from all of us in Barbados, we bid you all a safe day. Remember, we are supposed to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. Respect our neighbors as we respect ourselves. You cannot get respect if you don't share respect. So don't walk out the place with a grumpy looking face and pass by people and look miserable and don't say good morning and expect people to say good morning to you, because it doesn't happen that way. Don't expect to be able to share love or forgiveness until you share and forgive yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, you don't take care of your vessel, you don't love your vessel, how can you possibly carry the word or the positive messages to any of your friends or even people you're trying to help? If you don't take care of yourself, you can't help anyone. So start with yourself, please. Have a blessed day. I hope this morning you've all given thanks for the life or the breath of life that's being breathed into you. I hope that you all are grateful for being able to see another day. I hope you all are grateful for what you have. Don't worry about what you don't have. What you don't have is not relevant. What you have is the important thing. Do not waste today thinking about how I wish I had this or in another month I will be going on a trip and I'm going to have fun. No, you start this very second. There are no promises of tomorrow on this earth. So remember that and go forward today with that in mind. Don't let little things spoil your joy. You may not have a tomorrow to laugh. Laugh today. Have a great day. Love from, obviously, the second most beautiful person up here. And love from me, the most beautiful person up here. I gotta show you a little more time because tomorrow I'll be looking at our hostess, which is Miss Kira, the liar, the best liar in Barbados, for the entire day because she steals all of the show off time. I'm taking a little camera time. So from us and from Barbados, you want to bid them farewell and say ciao, ciao, ciao?
Ciao.
Okay.
Just one ciao.
One ciao. Okay, well, I'll give you the other two ciao ciaos. Have a great day. Love you all. I'm going to leave you all with this view of the absolutely stunning east coast of Barbados. Hopefully you'll be here to enjoy yourself fairly soon. Check you all later. Bye.